Yeah. So there's this thing, dude. There's this thing I learned, you know, from a former boss. I learned from a former boss when I was doing my first degree. You know, my former boss taught me a whole lot of things, but I took this key thing out of it, and it's keep me going. It helps me anywhere. Everywhere I've been. I kept in my mind anywhere I go. I'll make sure I apply this because this I've experienced. I did experiment on this, and I've seen that it works. And it's only me. I collaborate with a whole lot of people, and this works. You know, he said, I felt like I have to teach, I have to come and tell you, I have to tell you so that you also know about it. You know, he said, in business, as a hustler, as a businessman, doing business, he said, this, is a key to the growth of your business, and it's a key to you, as a hustler. It's key to your growth. It helps you grow. He said, we don't eat directly in business. You don't eat directly into your hustle. We eat around business. We eat around hustle. You know, and what he meant by eat around hustle, and we don't eat around inside hustle. We don't eat inside business. We eat around business. What he meant by that, you know I have, I came around some people, some few people, I met some few people, what they do is, when it goes to their businesses, when they open their businesses, and, the money that they makes from their business, the money that they makes from their business, they put at the back of their pocket, before they get home, they pass by, the shop, they pass by the, McDonald's, they eat McDonald's, they pass by Nando's, beggar, they buy, they buy, some even takes the money, the money be by the at the back of their pocket, they take it to the club, they takes the money to the nightclub, they spend some of it, they spend some of it. Some way that by even spending it, because they have in their mind say, okay, I'm going to make money the following day, or I have some money coming, but it's wrong. Doing that is wrong. We call that, eating directly into your business. Eating directly into your business, which is very terrible, which is, is very bad, which is very bad. It will get you right out of business. It will get you out of business. It will get you, to get, you will cry later. You see, you cry later because if you don't take care, if you doing business like that, if you don't take care, you even last 2 months in business. Because I know somebody that someone left, a friend left business, a business for him, a business that he's been with a friend, he's been with a friend, he's been with a friend, the friend's been running that business, he gives him tips, he's been with him, he's been with him, like he's helping him, so and he witnessed like the friend making money out of the business. He left the business for him. He's been with him for like more than 2 years, and he left the business for him to run. He collapsed. He left the business for him like less than 2 months. He collapsed, because he was not having, the expertise, you know, and he lacked, sorry, he lacked this kind of strategies. He lacked these keys we're talking about. These keys I'm explaining to you. He lacked these keys. You know, when you come out from your business, when you call it a day, or you lock your business, then you lock the company, you know, you lock your shop, you lock the hustle, that hustle. When you close, the money that you make from the business, make sure you deposit the money into the company account, or the money you deposit, you keep the money in the company safe. You don't take the money, put it at the back of your pocket, or you put the money in the middle of your wallet. You know, you will spend. some of the money and you can account for it. If you do that, you don't know the amount of money you make in the bank. So if the company is not making profit, how would you know? If you live in your life like that, how would you know if the company is not making profits? You see, so I've witnessed a whole lot of people, they making this same mistake, because they in the mindset, okay, I have some money coming tomorrow, I have some money coming next week, I have some money. You see, so if you close from your workplace and you the money that you make from the work, the profits and the actual money that comes, that you make, you put it at the back of your pocket and you goes to the club or you goes to the shop, you buy things, you spending it from that money and you cannot account for it. Trust me, you're going to run out of business. Because how are you going to count, how are you going to know the money you makes a month? How are you going to pay for the bills? How are you going to pay for the workers? How are you going to pay for people working in the company? So this key thing that my former boss taught me, it keeps me going. So each and everything I get myself involved with, I make sure, I apply this common sense and it keeps the company going. So for the past year, I've never set up a company that, okay, it runs out of money. No, because the little money that comes from the company, I make sure I invest it back in the company. If you don't do that, you run out of the company. You will run out of cash. You will run out of cash. You see, so let's learn these things, and keep ourselves going. Let's learn these things and keep ourselves going. Let's learn about these things and keep ourselves moving. And let's learn about these things and keep the companies moving. You see, if you know about these things, if you know about these things, you don't make these mistakes. Trust me, you keep the company going. The Elon Musk that we see, see the kind of hard work they put it in. Mm? The same guy that is taking, is doing rocket, taking people to space. That same guy is the one behind Tesla. Is the one behind Tesla cars. Is the same guy that is ahead of all the car brands in the world. You know, he's the same guy that is, bought Twitter, bought Twitter. And he's working on it to transform Twitter. He's working on it to fix all the Twitter problems. He's the same guy that is building robots, you know? He's the same guy building robots, you see? So, and he's the richest boy in the world, you see? So this guy, we all will know his story, And these guys, oh, okay, I did this, I did that, and I'm having money. Let me because of one thing, or I did this, and this. Let me use them. Let me spend money. Anyhow, having a lot, 20 girlfriends. Going to the club, having fun. See, this guy, all can go online and read about this guy or search about this guy and see his video operations. This guy don't even own a house under his name right now as we speak. He lives in his, you know, he's, that these wooden houses in US, these small homes that they sell in US, they are around how much? Is it 45,000 dollars, $50,000? He have it in one of his his factory in California. You know, one of his factories. That's where he lives. This guy is very strict about business. He doesn't play out with business. You see, he doesn't play with business. So, as a businessman, as a hustler, we need to put in more work. We need to put in more work. We need to work very hard. When it goes to work, the small money that you make, you don't, you invest that money back into the business, or you invest it in different things that will make you more money. You don't take that money and spend the money anyhow. You don't take that money and spend that money anyhow, it will keep you out of business. It will run you mad. Like you'll be saying, I keep doing business, when I venture into this business, I don't make it. When I do this, I don't make it. When I do that, I don't make it, because you keep doing the same mistake. The money is yours. You're running the company is yours, but you have workers and you have bills to pay. So if the money that you make out of the business, you put it at the side of your pocket, then you take it out, you flex it with the money, you flex it with the money, you show it off with the money, you spend it with the money. I know a guy who even slept at the club. He comes home in the morning, and the money will be at the pocket. When it comes, sometimes all the money will be gone. Sometimes half of the money will be gone. So he does no account for the money that comes from the business. So what happened was, he couldn't pay bills. He couldn't pay his bills. He couldn't pay. Let's be very strategic. Let's be very strategic. Let's be very strategic. Let's be very strategic. Learn something today.